Jose Quintana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's the key for them tonight, P-Row?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
The ball.
But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Dickerson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perez is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Diaz. He represents the eighth man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Javier.
And that misses ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Almora. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Line toward the gap in left center, and this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And there's ball 2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
VR in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a 250 on base percentage in his last 10. So any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hit high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Nope.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
No strike.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. In now, Hernan Perez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball 1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubbies 3. Stepping into the box, Monty Harrison. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense. And that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. VR stands at second with no outs. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Changeup called strike one. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. And he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. A 1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now with the play, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a living.
But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that rather... Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production and overall Overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority.
Tyler Chatwood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 32.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
1-2.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Another try at 2-2. Line drive to center field. Happ patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Now batting.
Now in the box,
the right
Brian
fielder.
Anderson. He was able to plate two with a base hit in his first appearance.
Count 1-0.
And this is up and in, ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there, and that's
He's
the
out.
second out.
The batter.
Coming to the
first
plate now, Garrett Cooper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too low, 1-0. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Popped him up. Bryant is there. And that's the 3rd out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harrison on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Bryant makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Fastball just inside. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The batter.
Now batting, Hernan Perez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Rizzo on second. Happ on at first with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Anderson. And that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Into the box now, Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is pulled into right. Almora is there, and he'll bring this one in. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Perez sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Contreras.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He loses him on ball 4. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter,
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. In there at the knees, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ball one.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 6-3.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And another foul ball. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Rojas on the grass on the first, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Anderson.
High in the air out to center field. Happ has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Cooper stands at second with 2 gone. The next 0-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 93.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
That's a ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Anderson giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. David Bodie comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
Hard
back.
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to
batter,
cruise
number 9.
through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bodie at second, Kipnis at first, 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Monty Harrison.
For the Marlins. The
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out an ambush.
Here comes the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
One there.
That's an out.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count
And
1-0.
he takes ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
No, he's
and
dead.
he'll get in there safely. Standing in, Corey Dickerson, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
That evens it up 1-1. So 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a
Designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Rowan Wick comes on the pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 50.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Kipnis
out
on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Cubs.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 bends into the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And there's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2 one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71.
Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Anderson is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box now. Wilson Contreras. 2 away here in the 8th. And time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning stepping up to the plate. Diaz, he'll lead things off.